Why is the Nintendo Switch eShop closing in China? Everything you need to know to understand it. Nintendo Switch is changing the game, but in China, things are very different. The eShop's days are numbered, and while its closure may seem far off, there's more to this story. What does this mean for Chinese gamers and for the rest of the world? Today we'll find out. Section 1. What's happening with the eShop in China? Scheduled closure. The digital store will officially close on March 31st, 2026. From that date, games, updates, and online play will no longer be available. Limited impact. There are fewer than 100 games available on the Chinese eShop due to strict government regulations. Section 2. Why is this happening? Strict regulations in China. A. Video games must pass through strict government filters. B. Foreign developers can only operate through local partners, like Tencent, limiting publishing freedom. Absolute state control. A. Every game, update, and online service requires approval, with restrictions ranging from content censorship to addiction prevention. B. Even Nintendo doesn't have full control over its console in China. Tencent manages the entire process. End of the contract with Tencent. A. According to analysts, the closure coincides with the end of Nintendo's contract with Tencent, just as the Switch is reaching the end of its life cycle. Section 3. The differences between China and the rest of the world. Chinese Switch versus international Switch. The hardware is similar, but online services are region-blocked. The international version allows you to change the region to access more content, something many Chinese players prefer. Few games available. Compared to the thousands of options available on the international eShop, the Chinese version has a very limited catalog. Section 4. What about the rest of the world? No impact for Europe and America. The international eShops are unaffected. Nintendo will continue to support backward compatibility and the Nintendo Switch online service for its global players. Preparations for the new console. This closure could signal that Nintendo is focusing its efforts on the launch of the successor to the Switch, with new agreements in China. Conclusion. What does all this mean? The story of the eShop in China is a reminder of the differences in how video games are distributed globally. As Nintendo prepares for its next console, Chinese players face unique limitations. What do you think about this situation? Should Nintendo maintain its presence in China or prioritize freer markets? Let me know in the comments, and subscribe for more content.